We were just heading on vacation for spring break and had to stop at a gas station every 20 minutes I'd get a Coke and stop at the bathroom, and it just got worse and worse. And my mom's like, well, you're peeing everywhere. It's time to go to the doctor and figure this out. And, he sends you to a endocrinologist, and they put me in a hospital for 5 days and educated me on what they knew about diabetes at the time. All I could think was like the word die is in this disease. Like I'm not going to make it through this. You're 17 years old. You never heard about diabetes before, or, anything like that. So they teach you how to prick your finger and take your blood sugar at the time. They teach you how to give yourself injections of insulin. You practice on an orange until you're brave enough to stick a needle in yourself. Essentially your pancreas not working will destroy the rest of your body, and that's what diabetes is. Your eyes, your kidneys, all of it. It'll eat it right up. It's as bad for you as smoking cigarettes. So when your kidneys aren't working, you put on weight. If you've got to monitor your water intake or your liquid intake and your salt intake, you've got to be on a renal diet. Until they put you on dialysis. And then it's also a renal diet on dialysis, so you have to monitor all that even more. I think the general public looks at like type 2 diabetes, and that's like the blanket, well, you just need more diet and exercise and not eat potato chips, is about how everybody perceives diabetes. And I think that's because there is so many different types of diabetes, that even though they're not the same thing, I suppose you can get type 2 diabetes from sitting on the couch and not exercising and eating a bunch of junk food or whatever. But a lot of people that have type 2 diabetes, there's something wrong with their body, Like, I'm healthier than most people tell me how to be diabetic, I'm healthier than, I eat better than most of those people. Like, by every metric that they consider themselves healthy by, I am that, other than I just have diabetes. A lot of people just don't understand, like, just the decisions that you have to make every day to keep going, and then you have to do all that, but you also still have to go to work, or you still have to deal with society, you still have to, go grocery shopping, you still have to, while all this is going on in your head, like, you're in the grocery store, your blood sugar's dropping out, like, do you go into a seizure on the floor, or do you steal a juice box real quick, and hope you can pay for it at the counter, people just don't understand, like, those little things, they don't understand, like, I have a $600 a month house, and there's 3 months I couldn't afford my mortgage because I was buying insulin, what do you do then? Diabetes is all a series of decisions, and each decision keeps you alive until the next decision. And so one of the decisions is like, do I buy insulin or do I buy food? You need both of them. What happens to my house when I can't pay my mortgage because I can only afford insulin this month? And especially when you're younger, like an extra like $50 is hard to come by, let alone an extra $800. But you're gonna spend that $800 every time because that's a sure way to die. What I wish for society to understand about diabetes is that it happens because our bodies are broken. It's nothing that anybody does. They didn't eat too much cake, they didn't drink too much lemonade, and to approach diabetes as a person with disabilities, because it is.